Hey guys, welcome back. I am so glad you're here. So, what we're going to do today is a 40-minute leg abs workout. So, we are going to meet those legs, which are large group muscles. So, I have my large weights. I have my 25 and my 30-pound dumbbells. And then I have one 15-pound dumbbell to do a couple of my ab work. Make sure you grab a sweat towel and a drink. So, grab your heavier weights, maybe a lighter weight for your abs and grab your great attitude and let's get this thing rocking. Okay, so hopefully you had a chance to grab your weights, your sweat towel, and your drink. And if you're ready, let's get going. Let's start with touching down and a big circle. Down, big circle. Getting that. We're gonna have to get that trunk moving as well as those legs for the workout. Couple more. Down and back. Oh yeah. Two more. Last one. And then let's do some butt kicks where we're just getting that butt, that quad fired up, stretched out as we pull that hamstring back. Oh yeah, we got two more. Last one. Oh yeah. And then let's do some twists right here. Take the arm and twist right over that knee. Get that trunk rotating a little bit. And getting that hip flexing moving. So we got two more. Last one and the other side. Drive and twist. Two more. Last one. And then right here, we're just going to do a trunk twist right here. Oh, yeah. Feeling good. Two more. Last one. And then we're just going to go right over to the side. So kind of a little bit of a rock. So get a little bit of my leg in there, my little inner thigh, just a little bit. And get that lateral. And then we're on the other side. Big range of motion in that arm. I know we're not directly doing the shoulder, but we're doing that trunk, so we want it moving well. We got two more. Last one. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna come down. We're gonna do lunge down and up. And again, that range of motion moving. We got two more. Last one. And then we're gonna come down and we're gonna twist to the side and then come down and drive that elbow in. And then twist to the side and drive that elbow in. So we're getting that hip flexor going right now. We've got some trunk rotation going. We got two more of these. Last one. And then we're going to straighten that knee, get that hamstring, and then drive forward. Straighten that knee, and then drive forward. Two more. Last one. Okay, and then let's switch sides, okay? So we're coming down and up, back to that full lunge. Keep breathing. Oh yeah. Two more. Last one. And we're coming down and we're rotating around and then driving that elbow in. Rotating right over that knee that is flexed. And rotating. Woo, I think this feels good. Two more. Last one. And then hands on either side of that foot, and we're straightening that knee and back down to the best of your ability. So you're getting that hamstring really moving a little bit. Two more. One more. Last one, and then we're gonna go right here in the quadruped. Keep that foot flexed. We're gonna do a little bit of glute activation. Lift and really squeeze that glute. Activate that baby. Ooh yeah. Lifting up and squeezing. Two more. Last one, and then we're going to lift right out to the side. Really squeeze that glute. Get that baby fired up. Last one, and then we're doing the other side. Lifting and squeezing up. Pushing that heel towards the ceiling, keeping that foot flexed. Really squeeze that glute. Squeeze it. Last one, and then let's go out to the side. Two more. Last one. And then right here, into pike and plank. I'll give you three of these. Last one. Walk that up. Oh, yeah. And then right here, what we're going to do is we're going to hinge down and up. Nice work. We got 2 more of these. Last one. And then we're gonna do some big hip circles right here. Now we're gonna work for just shy of a minute, 50 seconds, a little longer duration. We're gonna do 2 rounds of our supersets. One's gonna focus on legs, one on abs. I'm pretty standard on that, aren't I? A lot of times. Last one. So for the first activity, what we're gonna do is we're going to do walking lunges. So we're just gonna take that weight on either side. We're gonna come down, drive through that front heel, and step and go to the other side. Making sure that we're not driving our knees over, but we're coming straight down and back up. And then we'll go down and do an ab work after that. So when you're doing that, walking lunges, you want to keep that chest nice and upright. So grab your weight for that. Whew. We're going to start this baby. I think I'll face this way. Roll those shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. So nice good step. Drop down. Pull forward. Now the walking lunges are a little harder because your body wants to go forward, and so you have to really work it. Stopping that momentum, dropping down, and then pushing up forward. Keep that chest nice and upright. We're alternating feet, right? Right and then left. Nice and upright chest. You got it, come on, halfway there. Then we're gonna go down on the ground. We're gonna do some ab work. Oh yeah. 10 more seconds, come on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drop the weight and come on down. On your back, we're gonna have our legs extended and we're going to do crunches. So we're gonna have our shoulder blades right up off the ground and crunch up, okay? So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up and back down. Now, if this is a little easier, just keep them all the way up and crunch up. As you lower those legs, the more those lower abdominals have to work and a little more challenging it becomes. Get those shoulder blades up off the ground. If you need to, just keep those legs all the way up and you're just reaching and crunching. If you want to, drop those legs just a little bit and crunch a lower crunch with the upper crunch. Oh yeah. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, we got one more of each of those. So grab those weights and we're doing some walking. Roll those shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down and up, keeping that chest upright. Make sure your core is nice and engaged. You've got stable stability right there. You're dropping down. You're not moving your leg forward. You're coming, that weight stops and you need to drop. Not stop, drop, and roll. But stop and drop right there for that nice, good power lunge. Really working the quadricep on this. Oh yeah. Keep it up. You got 15 more seconds. I'm going down for that other ab work again. Keep it up. You're doing great. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Yes. One of our favorite words, right? Okay, we're going down on the ground. Keeping those legs straight and then crunching up and back down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Down. Get those shoulder blades up off the ground. You're either keeping your leg stationary and you're crunching up, or you're crunching a little bit from the lower abdominals. Wherever you are at, that's okay. You just want to stay steady and strong. Come on, you're doing great. Water break after this. Come on, 20 more seconds. Oh yeah. Keep it up, you got this, come on. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Now, the second activity for the next workout is going to be bicycles. So we're going to drive that leg straight, unrotate to each side with our elbows. Now, if that bothers your neck, I don't pull on it, but you can put your arms right here on your chest and do the same thing. So that'll be our second activity. Our first activity is we're going to do single leg deadlift. So we're going to do one side first round, the other side the second round. Again, when we're doing that deadlift, we're hinging right there at the hips. We're hinging down, and then we're driving through those hips forward, okay? So you want to grab that weight and think about that hip hinge. You might have to drop weight as you learned this movement, and that's okay. Roll those shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. So down, and drive those hips forward. Keep that back nice and neutral. I'm hinging right through that hip. If you get any back discomfort, you need to drop your weight. That's telling your body that you aren't keeping that form, and it's compensating. And it's compensating in the wrong spot. Now I have my back foot just there for toe touch balance. Most of my weight, like 80-90% of it, is on the leg that I'm working. So I've got my left leg I'm working right now. Drive and forward. 15 more seconds, and then we'll go down for those bicycles. Down and drive. You're doing great. Keep it up. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Drop the weights. Down we go for those bicycles. Oh yeah. Again, I don't pull on my neck. I have it lightly there, but you can cross your arms right over your shoulders. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you want to push your leg out and drive with that heel, straightening that leg as you rotate to the opposite side. So we're getting those obliques as we rotate, working those lower abdominals as we kick that leg straight. And of course, my shoulder blades are staying up off the ground. We're not rectus abdominals too. Multitasking, get a lot of them involved in one exercise, right? Keep it up. Drive, drive, drive. Keep it up. You're doing great. 15 more seconds. I know, it's a long work session for those abdominals. They're working hard. After this, we'll go up and do the single leg deadlift on the other side. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. Okay, grab those weights. Roll those shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Hinge down. Drive forward. Down and drive. Keep breathing. You got this, nice and controlled. Driving forward. Oh yeah. Working hard. Woo-wee. So you want to head down and then drive forward. You got 20 more seconds. Keep breathing. These are some of those slower and controlled times. Okay, working really hard to control that body in all the directions. Really focusing on that form. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, finish out this round with the bicycles. Whew, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Push away. Let's go. Woo. Nice work. Come on. Drive, drive, drive. Keep pushing. Like I said, I know these are getting tired. We're working them hard, aren't we? The next ab work we'll do is we're going to go from side plank and kind of rotate almost into plank and back to side plank. So we'll do oblique focus because that sounds fun, right? You're like, my obliques are working right now. Come on, you got 10 more seconds. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath when you're doing ab work. You gotta learn how to breathe through it. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, so you're gonna start on that side plank. You can have both feet on, you can stagger, or you can even be on your knee. You're gonna go from side, and you're gonna rotate almost like you're going to plank, and then back to side. The first activity we're gonna do though, is we're gonna take one weight. We're gonna put it in the middle. Whew. And we're gonna take that and we're gonna squat down, driving those hips back. And we're gonna come up, all the way up under our toes and back down. So if you don't wanna go all the way to the floor, put a couple pillows up there or the ottoman, something like that. You don't wanna go on the floor, but grab that weight and we're gonna rock this. 3, 2, 1, down and up onto the toes. Now you can alternate sides, or you can do one side the whole time, and then next round, do the other side. So we're gonna drive all the way up to that toes. Sitting down on the ground, drive all the way up to the toes. Making sure my butt is back. My back is nice and neutral. It's not rounded, it's not collapsed. It's nice and strong. My weight is right over those heels, butt's back, and I'm driving forward, lifting all the way up and exploding up onto those toes. Come on, you got 15 more seconds. And we're gonna do that side plank rotation. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, so let's do that. Side plank. Again, you can have your feet stacked, staggered, or even down on your knee if you need to, okay? So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lifting that side plank. You're gonna rotate to that other elbow down and back up. So I'm going down and I'm getting my whole forearm down as I rotate. And then coming back into plank. Really working on that trunk rotation, so it's stabilizing that side plank position. Woo, yeah. So I have a couple of these weight activities that are from the floor. You do not have to go to the floor if you don't want to. Like I said, put a chair, put a little low stool. That's okay, that will work too. Always pause the workout if you need to adjust to that if you want to. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay. Okay, so we got one more of those rounds where that weight is right there on the floor or a little elevated. You're doing a nice good squat for me and driving forward. 3, 2, 1. Sitting down, driving right up to those toes. Getting that full extension in those hips. Driving with those glutes working. Oh yeah. Getting a lot of range of motion by getting down to the floor or wherever you're going. I know we all have different range of motion abilities. May have had knee or hip issues. Even the ankle will limit that for sure. Keep it up. Come on, you've got 20 more seconds. And then we gotta do the side plank on the other side. Even Steven it. Driving up, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, so we gotta go to that side plank on the other side. Even Steven this up, baby. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up into plank. Rotate down with that forearm and back up. Nice and controlled. Rotating and twisting. Nice work. Come on, you got this. Next round, we're gonna do plank walks. We're gonna go from the tall plank with our elbows straight to the low plank where our elbows are bent and going back and forth. That'll be our next ab work. Takes a lot of control. I know, so does this. 10 more seconds. Don't worry, I'm not discounting it. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, rest. So we'll go from that plank, we'll come up, and then we'll come back down. That'll be our second activity. Okay, for our next one, again, I'm just gonna use that one weight. I'm gonna take that weight, I'm gonna make it a goblet squat right here. Drive those hips back, come down and up. Then I'm gonna deadlift from the floor. I'm gonna come down and up. Turn it in, goblet squat. From the floor and deadlift. flipping back and forth. Remember, when we deadlift, we're keeping that weight right near our body and driving it forward. When we're goblet squatting, the weight's right here and we're sitting back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Deadlift from the floor and then goblet squat. Now, when you deadlift, you can keep those knees a little bit bent. You're just hinging at that hip. That's the difference, okay? You can have that nice little bend. You're coming down, so you're not limited by those hamstrings. And then when you're squatting and driving those hips back, sitting over those heels. A little bit of coordination work, I know. And that deadlift from the floor, asking a little bit more range, just like I did last time. Again, you can bend those knees. You're just doing that hip hinge. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, rest. I know that takes some work, some coordination, which is good for our mind. Okay, so we're gonna start in quadruped to get ourselves in a nice, good plank position. Then we're gonna walk it down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice plank position, get in good positioning. And then we're sitting down and we're pushing up. What I want you to focus on is alternating which side goes down first. It's one of the things, because otherwise we'll tend to do the same side over and over again. And then you need to keep that butt down. It'll want to lift and it'll want to twist. So I don't want it to twist or wink at me. I need it to face the mat the whole time. And I know, lots of things to think about. I know, I'm giving you a lot. I'm just trying to keep you focused on the right form. Slow it down and control that. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, so again, drive those hips back and sit down right over those heels. Hinge at the hip, even with those knees bent, and drive in that hip hinge with the weight. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sit down. And then down to the floor. Nice work. Alternating back and forth. Squat and a deadlift. You're doing awesome, Sauce. Come on. 30 more seconds. Some of this is it's a lot of work. It's also a lot of brain work. Like, what am I doing again? Making you work and think. Making that mind-body connection. So powerful. It's important. Connect that body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, back to that plank walk again. Whew. Get in that quadruped position so we start out with success. Okay, so we get in that nice, good plank position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Straighten those knees. Nice plank position. And now lower and back up. I just want that success to start. Where you get that nice, good plank position to start and really feel that. And your body's ready to control that as it moves down and up. And you want that glute engaged. You want that core engaged. You want those abs, those quads, those thighs. All of that's part of that core that's engaged to keep this nice and steady. The key is not to wink and twist. Keep it straight. Here we go. 8 more seconds. Stay strong. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. The next activity, we're going to do another deadlift from the floor or whatever height you're doing. Okay, so we're coming down. Again, we're hinging at that hip. We can bend those knees, get it all the way to the floor, drive it up, come back down, and you're either going to explode or hop. Okay, so if you're not going to hop, you're going to explode up onto those toes. Then grab the weight, down and up, and explode. The other activity we're going to do is we're going to do a standing crunch. We're going to take that smaller weight, we're going to drive that knee forward and then straighten it. Drive it forward and crunch and then straighten it and crunch, okay? So let's grab our weights. Here we go. Oh yeah. Here we go. Down, 3, 2, 1. Drive it forward, and then back down, and then hop. Hinge down, drive it forward, come back down, and explode or hop. Keep it up. Hinge down, drive those hips forward, come back down and explode or go up onto those toes. And hinging down, driving forward. You can still bend those knees. Don't let those hamstrings be your limiting factor, but you're keeping that weight close and you're hinging through that hip. Nice work. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, grab that smaller weight. We're gonna have that weight overhead. We're gonna drive that knee forward with a crunch and then straight with a crunch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive and crunch, drive and crunch. Now, you may not be able to do this with a weight yet. That's okay. Just do it with your arms. It works balance in that core to stabilize you in all of these dynamic movements. You want to crunch down and crunch down. Oh yeah. Keep it up. If you need focusing on one spot will help with that balance. Drive. Woo-wee. Come on, you got 15 more seconds. We'll do the other side next round. Nice work. Come on, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh yeah. Okay. Grab again the weight for the deadlift from the floor. Now, again, you do not have to hop, or you can keep that also elevated. You don't have to keep it on the floor. Here we go. Roll the shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Drive up and back. Down and either hop or drive forward. Oh, yeah. Nice and controlled. Sitting down, driving forward and back. Keep it up. Down, drive forward and back. You're doing great. 20 more seconds. Then we're gonna go do those standing abs with the other side. I like standing abs because they work our balance on at it too. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh yeah. Okay, so we got that other side. And again, it's okay if you can't do this with weight. We're on different parts of our journey. That's okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive that knee. Kick that leg straight. Crunch it in. And then crunch it in straight. That longer lever arm. Woo! Working that core. It's hard. Balancing. It's hard. We don't work it, we won't get better. If we don't practice it, we lose it. Balance is such a key, important part as we age. We need to keep that balance nice and strong. Oh yeah, 15 more seconds. And then the great news is we may have one more superset left. No, we have 2, sorry. I think we have 2. Keep it down. Come on, 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh yeah. Nice work. Okay, so for the next one, we're gonna have the squat right next to our side. We're gonna come up, and then we're going to, as we drive up, you can throw it into your, kind of like a bicep curl right up to your shoulders and back down. If you don't wanna do that, you can just keep it like a nice good suitcase squat on either side. Catch that breath, right? Making sure that then you grab a weight that you can do that with. We'll do a standing trunk exercise after that with some weight. So let's roll the shoulders back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you're sitting down, squatting, and driving forward. And then if you want to, you're coming in, and you're driving, as you drive those hips up, you can drive that weight right up to the shoulder. So I'm doing somewhat of a bicep curl. This is one of those times I'm using my momentum I drive those hips up, I'm flipping it right up to those shoulders. Kind of like a clean. Oh yeah. Down and up. Keep it up. 15 more seconds. Coming down and driving. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. So we're taking this weight. We're coming either overhead or right here from your shoulders, and you're driving. And as you drive that hip up, you're twisting it right behind you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Down. Drive that knee and twist. Okay, so we're really working the balance. As we shift that weight, we have to work that core and those obliques. Come on, you got this. 2 more. Or, I don't know why I said 2 more. Keep going. Maybe I was just thinking that in my head. We got 20 more seconds instead. Drive and back up. That was not very nice. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, we're going back to that squat with the weights on the side. From the floor, if you can. 3, 2, 1. Coming down, driving and up. I'm picturing my suitcase. Of course, I don't usually flip it up, but maybe I have to flip it up to get it up overhead. The overhead bin, as I travel and decide to go see the world. Sit back, drive forward, and flip. Come on, keep it up. Nice work. Sitting down and driving. You got 20 more seconds. Halfway there, over halfway. Then we'll finish and stand and drive on the other side. Whew, yeah. Sitting down and driving. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. So we're taking that weight and we're driving that knee and we're driving right to the other side of that hip. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive and come back down. Drive and touch. Nice work. Keep it up. You got this. Drive and twist. "30 more seconds. Come on, and then we only have 1 more superset after this. The ab work we'll do on the next round is we'll do a sit-up with that weight kind of overhead, if you want to, and then we'll kind of do like a Russian twist row to each side. So we'll get that whole obliques and abdominals all fired up. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. So for the activity, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take one weight, okay? I'm gonna be in a nice wide stance. I'm gonna do a hinge right there, and then I'm gonna glide to each side, and then I'm gonna hinge down into that deadlift, okay? So you're sitting back, and you're gliding to each side. You're keeping those hips back and driving to each side, and then pushing up. So we're getting nice, good lunge control with a little bit of that deadlift in the middle. Woo, are you ready? Let's rock this. 3, 2, 1. So you come down and deadlift, hinge, and then we're gonna go to each side. Drive and drive. Hinge down and drive forward. Okay, and we're gonna push off to each side, and then we're taking that weight in the middle, hinging like a nice good deadlift, wide deadlift, and then we're hinging to each side, and pushing off to each side. Keep it up. You got this. Come on. Halfway there. Hinge down, drive forward, sit back, 10 more seconds, sit back. Nice and controlled. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Now, you don't have to do the next one with weight. What we're gonna do is take that weight, sit on up. As we come up to that crunch, we're gonna row to each side and sit back down. Woo, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sit on up, row to each side. Now I'm not coming all the way up, I'm coming up to my sit bones. I'm sitting up, and then I'm driving a nice good row to each side. Nice good canoe. Down and around. Sitting up and then drive. Nice and controlled. Really getting those obliques as we drive that weight. Even if it's just your hands, you're still moving your both hands to each side and rotating. Come on, 15 more seconds. And then just one more of each of these, and then we're done. Then we got the nice good cool down. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, one more time in that nice good wide stance, into that deadlift, in that wide stance, into that lunge glide to each side. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. So deadlift down and back up and push to each side. Now I'm doing kind of a Romanian deadlift in that wide stance where I'm keeping those knees pretty straight, okay? Now I have a lot of flexibility in my hamstrings, so I'm able to do quite a bit of range in that scenario. You may not be able to, and that's okay. You can either still shorten that range based off of your hamstrings, or you can bend those knees to allow a little bit more mobility. Making sure you're sitting back over each heel. It's kind of like a single leg squat in that lunge position. 15 more seconds. Then we'll finish with that ab work. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, this is it. Cool down after this, okay? So just nice, good sitting up with a nice, good Russian twist canoe. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sitting up, row, and row. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're rowing to the finish line. That's what you're picturing. Oh, yeah. I can see it. It's there. Ooh, I'm coming, baby. I'm coming. 30 more seconds to that finish line. Woo. You're doing great. Go all the way to the end. Don't quit early. You got to cross that finish line. It doesn't count if you cut short. 15 more seconds. Here we go. You're doing awesome. You're seeing the finish line. Oh, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Get rid of that weight. We don't need it for this. Okay, and let's go down in that child's pose. Oh, that feels good to stretch out. And you're going to come up and you're going to drop those hips and look right on up and get those abs stretched out. Ah, and then you're going to look over that left side. Ooh, that feels good. And look over that right side. And then you're going to take that and you're going to go downward dog. Push those heels down. Push those shoulders. Push those heels down. And now you're going to lift that left side up. Drop that knee and open that hip up just a little bit. And then you're going to step through and hold that position and rotate over that shoulder. Ah, yes. And then you're going to come down and you're going to straighten that knee and get a little bit of that hamstring in there. Feel good. And then you're going to drop that other knee. You're going to lift on over and get that hip flexor on that side that's down with that knee down. And then you're going to grab that foot. If you can't, use your towel, range of motion. You're going to grab that foot, really stretch out that quad that way. Feels good. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drop that foot right down and get that knee down and get a little bit of that pigeon in there. Open up that hip. Oh, yeah. Big breath. And then you're going to come back into that downward dog. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So lift that right foot up, Drop that knee. Pull that foot between your hands and rotate over that knee. That nice good twist. And then you're coming down on either side and you're straightening that knee. Oh yeah. And then you're dropping that knee, that back knee, and you're reaching over, getting those obliques a little bit and getting that hip flexor a little bit stronger. And then you're grabbing that foot and hitting that quad. Now, we're going through this still pretty quickly, so you can come back and do any of these anytime. And then drop that, and then we're gonna have that pigeon in that front. Oh yeah. Sitting down, getting that foot in there. Oh, that feels good, right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, give yourself a high five for rocking that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel below and give me a thumbs up that you rock that. Don't forget, if you want to join my Facebook group, that link is also below. And have a great day.